Set up. Sending data. Okay. All right. We are here in Northern California. It is Wednesday, April the 1st, 2020. And it's an opportunity to not take this day for granted. I'm going to wait a couple minutes, see if we get a few folks coming on, and we can commune a little bit with the presence. I'm going to type a little something here. The title is for the day. We're talking about staying centered in community and with compassion. All right. See, we have a few folks that have come on. Let's see if anyone's saying they're here. And just say hello to you. I mentioned a little earlier, today's April 1st, April Fool's Day. I thought I had some April Fool's ideas, but nothing really came to me. So it's just a wonderful day to be here. And an opportunity not to take this day for granted. I think I have much more appreciation for each day now than I seem to have in the past. I trust that all is doing well, staying safe, doing all the things that you need to do to do that. I see Pam is here. Good to see you, Pam. Glad you're here. William's here. She's tuned in, and we're seeking to tune on. And Heather's here. And it's good to be with everyone, she says. It's good to be with you. And good. I'm glad that we'll continue to hold the high watch, hold the high energy. Because we all need it, the world needs it, and I think as long as we continue to do that, it'll make a positive contribution. You know, I was thinking as we stay in with this COVID-19 and staying in place, shelter in place directives we've been getting, it's an opportunity to deepen our sense of community and to realize our interconnectedness. Good to see Donna's on and Beth is on. Great. I think I shared the other day when I was speaking that I seldom, if ever, walk around in the neighborhood. And because, you know, the restricted travel I'm putting myself on, other than going to the grocery store and things I need to do, I never really walk around the neighborhood. So I decided that part of my exercise is just to walk in my immediate vicinity. And I was realizing there's so many things that are around me that I had not noticed before. I think I'm just far more aware, far more heightened in my a sense of what's around me now than before. And I ran to a couple people and I talked with them. You know, we kept our social distance of the 6 feet, and it was good just to connect with somebody that I probably normally would not have if I hadn't gone outside, if I hadn't been going through this experience. And, you know, I think this experience, this so-called crisis, demonstrates and reinforces that we all are all interconnected. Because whatever happens to one of us happens to all of us or affects all of us in some way. And we can't just say, well, this is happening all over across the continent somewhere else and has nothing to do with me. That has never been true. But now more than ever, we realize that. And so I think it behooves us to support those who are not immediately connected with us, or maybe not in our immediate neighborhoods, that may be on the other side of the planet. Because whenever one person is lifted up, we all are. And I was sharing a few days ago that, you know, when we engage in more compassion toward other people, it helps them, but I think it also helps us, because whatever energy we give out, we keep. And it's interesting to note that it really supports our own self-interest. And so when we practice compassion and it helps our immune system, it enhances us. You know, there's a study that shows that it enhances positive chemicals through our body. helps slow down the aging process. So if you're compassionate, if you're kind toward others, you're actually helping yourself. And even if you witness other people doing it, we get benefits from it as well. So I think today is just to recognize, that we want to deepen our sense of community with as many people as we can in our world. And we're all planetary citizens, and to have compassion for those that sometimes we don't think about as much, because whatever we give out, we get the benefit. So today, let's go ahead and start with the daily word for today. And it's a good one because it's one of those tools that we can use to reduce our sense of anxiety or stress or feeling out of sorts. And the daily word is laughter. And it says, I laugh and bring forth the joy of God. Children express joy effortlessly. Today I take a cue from children and share joy through my laughter. This expression of pure happiness increases my awareness of God because it allows me to fully experience and share my divinity. When I am joyful, I enter the kingdom of heaven within myself, and heaven, of course, is ever expanding. Laughter shifts me into a playful and more childlike. My phone just already came on. I forgot to turn it off. Even if it lasts only for a moment or two, laughter takes me out of my worldly thoughts and brings me fully into the present. I bring forth the essence of God as I laugh and feel pure happiness, which attracts other people to me. I share my laughter and my happiness as my lively energy catches on and draws all those around me into the experience of joy. From the Hebrew Bible, the book of Job, it says, He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. So we remember today to remember something we can laugh at, laugh about. Sometimes it may be just laughing at ourselves, and that's okay. Because it'll bring us joy. It'll help create that energy force field around us, lift up our immune system, and it just makes us feel better. So with that tool being reminded is something that we can do, let's take a few moments to commune with the presence. And I made some differences on my music, and I understand it was a little loud, so I got it in a corner so it's soft. You may or may not hear it, but hopefully it'll be a little more soothing. So let's become still and quiet. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. With each in-breath and out-breath, our mind becomes more relaxed. And as we focus on that in-breath and out-breath, we become more focused on all levels of our being. With each exhalation, just know that you're relaxing more and more in mind and body. And we go on a trip. It's not in the far off, but deep within us. And as we go to that place, we feel more and more peace. It is a place that we are free in the spirit. It's a place where we feel a little lighter, because we're going to that place that has a peace that passes all human understanding. We reach a place of stillness. A place where we become the observer of things around us. We see every thought, or we observe every thought that passes through our awareness. We don't attach ourselves to them, we just observe them and come back to our breath. And we feel and sense our connection with the force, this divine intelligence, with divine love itself. Feel that in the quietness of your being for a moment. We feel the presence of a powerful light. We're here in soul consciousness. And within that soul consciousness, that spiritual consciousness, there's power. And that power is one of complete purity. We lowly listen and know in a feeling, if not in words, there's a sense of stillness there. We see within the screen of our mind a glow of this powerful presence. And realize it's not separate from us. Rather, we are part of it. We are in the flow of it. And we are connecting with the source of all that is. That force, that divine. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax. And know that in this state, whatever decisions need to be made will be rightly guided. Because our awareness opens up more and more. We are drawn to the power. It's as if it's a magnet. Every time we go deeper into our own being, we feel the energy. We feel the source. We feel the power. And most importantly, we feel this divine loving presence that is here always. Breathe in, breathe out. Continue to relax now. And know that you're in the presence of the supreme something that is beyond words. That unlimited source of all that is. It is pure. It is immaculate. and we are one with it and of it. We don't have to search for it in vain. We know that, as they say, it's nearer than breathing, closer than hands and feet. And when we realize this, we know that we are one with it. We may call it God, we may call it the force. We may call it our inner divinity. Regardless of what we call it forth as the activity of our awareness, and we become more clear of who we are and what this presence is. Let us sit in this presence, feeling His blissful presence around us. We draw ourselves away from the world of effects and simply sit aside it, beside it, with it for a long moment. Just ourselves, His presence, and the truth of our being. And no matter what we're going through or growing through, if we touch the hem of that just for a moment, we realize that all is well. We take that with us as we go about our day. And so it is, and so we let it be. And as we have been doing for the time that we've been coming together, we've been holding the high watch, the high energy watch of the possibilities of our spirit. And recognizing the power of our words, we have been taking in these into our own consciousness. These affirming words that say we are in the presence of pure spirit. Our entire planet is immersed in the truth that life, love, and health and wholeness is who we are, is our very essence. We radiate that wholeness now as we draw on the one and only source of life, the Spirit of the living God. This divine presence pours its quickening essence in each of us. It is flowing through our entire planet as we give our attention to its healing presence. We trust this presence, for it's right now restoring us individually and collectively to be in alignment with harmony and health. And any misalignment that there is, anything that is out of alignment with this presence, no longer has power over us and simply returns to the nothingness from which it has come. We give thanks for this. We are grateful for this, knowing that we have come together to touch and agree on the divine and perfect spiritual ideas. And whatever we come to touch and agree upon must show up and manifest in our life and in our world. We see it, we feel it, we believe it, we know it. So it is, and so we let it be. Amen and amen. Well, peace and blessings to you. As I always say, be well, be safe, and invite you to continue to join me each day. But tomorrow may be a little different because I believe that Deborah is going to do her weekly prayer, and that may go out at 12, but we'll have something that we will be able to lean on and to remind us of our true presence. So enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings to you.